Anti-Trump protesters made their voices heard yesterday afternoon outside San Antonio City Hall. It was one of several protests across the country against President Trump and his policies. And some San Antonio ISD students walked out of class, made their way to City Hall. Mayor Ron Nierenberg stood with the protesters, too. One said yesterday one we spoke with yesterday said it was more than a demonstration against the president. She says it was a stand for justice, for humanity, and for the future they deserve. Now, today, the president is expected to speak at the National Prayer Breakfast in Washington.
The appearance keeping with tradition as he works to make sweeping changes to the federal government and national culture.
Jared Hill has the latest, including a deadline for government workers.
At the White House, President Donald Trump continued to make good on his promise to change the federal government, signing a new executive order banning transgender athletes from women's sports.
From now on, women's sports will be only for women.
It's the latest in his sweeping set of overhauls by executive action.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
Facing new pushback from the East Coast to the heartland.
We need to enforce the laws that are on the book, that you can't just simply expand your powers as president simply by saying it.
In an effort led by Elon Musk to shrink the federal government, today is the last day for federal workers to take a buyout. And nearly all of the 10,000 USAID employees, the agency that works to feed the world and fight disease, are set to be put on leave as of midnight tomorrow.
USAID projects play an integral part of America's foreign policy objectives, and we do all of this with less than 1% of the national budget.
Meanwhile, President Trump is standing by his idea to have the U.S. take over the Gaza Strip.
Everybody loves it.
But wouldn't elaborate on the suggestion to send in American troops and permanently remove Palestinians. His administration is walking back some of the rhetoric.
The president has made it clear that they need to be temporarily relocated out of Gaza for the rebuilding of this effort. Again, it's a demolition site right now.
Now, the president could be setting his sights on another place to make cuts, the Department of Education. Jared Hill, CBS News.
As for those federal worker buyout options, at least 40,000 federal workers are going to take it, according to a Trump administration official. However, that's below the White House goal of a 5 to 10% reduction in the federal workforce, meaning layoffs could be coming.